Well, hey everybody, I'm going to put together a little video of some of the things we did over the summer to keep our 1950 Farmall M doing what God, an international harvester, meant for her to do, and that's working ground and working the farm and running the mower. So unlike, I guess, most of these tractors, ours still sees a lot of field every spring and fall, and we keep her going, well, whenever we need it. Not that we're not really a real farm, but it gets some use, it gets some farm use, so we still use it as a tractor. So here's some of the repairs we did. Had a little fun, got really dirty, and got quite a few things accomplished. So hop up in the seat, hang on, and let's get after it. Well, after a long hiatus where we worked on everything else, including cars, we needed to get things like groceries. Now it's the time to get back on this thing and get it reliable again. Now I know when we drain this oil, which is 13 gallons of gear oil, it's going to look like chocolate milk. So let's get the hitch off here and see what we're getting into. Wish I had the GoPro with me. You'll have to excuse the horrendous fan noise. Filmed this one in July and it was really hot. I'll find a safe home for these guys. Oh yeah, here's the new stuff we're gonna rock. Switch to the roller drawbar. Dad's working on getting the PTO cover off. I'm going to go underneath and get the swinging drawbar loose because we've got a new one. Well, a new used one. Oh boy! I'm down. I'm down. Oh, I'm down. Ah. I'm down. The eagle's landing. Hey Dad, could you hand me the next couple sockets bigger than what I got out of there?
You got it.
That's it. Thank you. You can just drop the pin out and pull that drawbar out, but I had a cleaned up mount for the drawbar, so just might as well replace the whole thing. Not going to dwell on this too long. Some days I forget the GoPros and it's just a terrible worm's eye view cell phone footage of the underside of the tractor, so not great. But there it is. I've been buying extensions like a maniac, Dad. They're there somewhere. Oh, that ratchet sucks. Some puny ass put this on. These things are barely hand tight. I'd rather have this moosed on than the PTO cover. Okay, so what we're down to is, of course, the PTO is leaking, the belly pump's leaking, and the rear end fluid is of questionable character. So I'm going to go ahead and finish popping these off. Drop this drawbar out of the way because I got a better one, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're down to the point where the top brackets are off the fixed part of the drawbar. This one has a key, so that should pop right out, but this one is a big washer, so I'm gonna have to take it all the way off. So we'll see how this goes. With all the hitch assembly out of the way, it was time to drain what passed for gear oil in this old tractor.
sand in it.
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. She mud. She mud. That's basically water and glop. There's some oil to it, but yeah, I think we could just.
What you gonna have?
Yeah, Dad, but there's 13 gallons in here. That looks. That's not horrible. I mean, realistically, it looks more like turkey gravy than it does gear oil, but I'm just gonna sit and let this drain. Hey, look, I'm clean for once. It won't last long, I guarantee you that. Well, let's get at this PTO again today. See what we can do. We got a bunch of stuff to do on this old girl. Yep. Should be 4 bolts. 5. There's one here on the front. Well, I'm gonna have to order that gasket because that's something I'm gonna have to get some Steiner. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll slide this tray.
Nasty in there.
See any metal shit in there, Dad?
I ain't sticking my hand in that turd tractor.
I don't see any balls or anything, so that's a good sign. I mean, it looks great.
Yeah.
A little rust in that gear, but nothing serious. Yeah, we're fine. Back in the day, at International Harvester, oil seals were serious business. That is I believe, a 4-row seal. They literally don't make them like that anymore. To compensate for modern seals, I doubled up on the SKF seals in there. If I ever rebuild this again, I'm going to change this because this thing was drilled off center, so it sits a little weird. But it seemed to work for 70 years, so whatever.
How many long ones are there?
2.
See where one goes, but I don't see where the other one goes. Oh, I see.
I'm sure there's a right way. I'm sure there's a wrong way. then there's whatever the heck this is. But my gaskets usually don't leak, so I've stuck with it for a lot of years. Slipped all over the place.
Sure you're in?
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Gasket, you
Yeah.
you lost it.
Yeah. Hold the light right here. There it is. Since we were this far into it, we decided to take on a leaking oil pan, so we did a oil change, obviously. Took the pan off, cleaned it up, painted it, and changed the oil. I always also add a dipstick tube to the side of the pan when I do this. Okay. Caught that tinge of green. That's got me concerned too. Somehow there's a little bit of coolant getting into that oil, and I haven't quite yet figured it out. But we're not puffing white smoke or overheating or doing any of the other stuff that I would think it would do. But we're gonna be taking a look at that here maybe over the winter. Here. You can kind of see our repainted and reinstalled oil pan here. We'll set it down till we get our bolts around.
And nuts?
Yeah.
Thing for you.
Alright, let's lift it up and I'll see if I can get one on here and then we can line yours up. Okay. Flip the top one up and out of the way. Don't get my legs inside. You know, I never did look to see if this decal is even remotely correct for a 1950 Farmall M. But it talked about PTO safety and I had it, so on she goes. No, that's not 30 weight motor oil I'm putting in there. I reused the bottle. It's 85 140 gear oil. I don't know if we can get it in there. Time to get out and mow those weeds in that wheat stubble. I never get to mow with the M very much. Dad loves running this tractor, so he pretty much will do this for 5-6 hours straight. I'll go work on other stuff, so I'll hand you guys over to Pop for a while.
Come on out, Dad.
Well, I came out to finish up as much as I could get done. You can see it was a long, slow day. Modern equipment would get all this done, obviously, a heck of a lot faster, but it also costs a heck of a lot more money, and, well, we just have fun doing this. Besides, it makes for good video, and got to take all you guys a ride along with us. So if you're still here, hit that like and subscribe button, and, you know, we appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one. Till then, for Somewhere in the Barn, we're out of here.